This is question number 9 in the June 2013 non-calculator paper. Okay, a fair bit of writing here in this question with just 2 numbers in the whole question. So let's actually read through the question. Matt and Dan cycle around the cycle track. Each lap Matt cycles takes him 50 seconds. Each lap Dan cycles takes him 80 seconds. Dan and Matt start cycling at the same time. Work out how many laps they will each have to cycle when they are next at the start line together. Okay. So this is one of those questions where you sort of need your imagination, but you also need to think about what this question is saying. Now, these two need to be pretty much at the same position, right? You need to try to see at what point they're together. Okay, so what I need to look at are multiples of 50. So, for example, for Matt, after 1 lap, he would have spent 50 seconds on the track. After 2 laps, 100 seconds. 3 laps, 150 seconds. 4 laps, 200 seconds, and so on. And I'm actually going to carry on this pattern. So that's actually 10 laps worth. After 10 laps, or it will take him 500 seconds to do 10 laps, and he'd be back at the start line. With regard to Dan, well, 1 lap would take him 80 seconds. After 2 laps, he'll be back at the start line after 160 seconds. Add on 80 again, that's going to be 240. Add on 80 again, that's 320. Add on 80 again, that's 400. Wait a minute, 400, 400. So what that means is, for Matt, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Matt is going to travel 8 laps, right? While Dan is going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 laps. So Matt 8, Dan 5. When they get back together again, because then the timings are exactly the same. After 400 seconds, Matt would be back at would have completed 8 laps and be back at the start line. Dan would have completed 5 laps and would be back at the start line. This question can be a bit tricky. You have to use your imagination. You have to think about it. Right, but this has become a common type question. Should be familiar with several types of these. Make sure you understand it. Make sure you know how to do it, and get full marks in it.